So here's Ulf's character.
What's going on?
Alrighty.
Hosting
Hello, everyone,
Carousel.
and welcome back to. Oh God, what did I call this game?
Carousel of
Carousel of
Chaos.
Chaos. In the last session, we left our. I can't call you heroes or party or anything. You guys are kind of just a maniac warband that kind of just crashed together.
We haven't done anything too maniac.
Protagonists.
Yet.
In the last session, we joined our protagonists as they crashed down into the Mad Horizon, an international space bar catering towards any type of creature that was unfortunate enough to be stuck within system. This series is taking place in a different sector, split off from the Imperium thanks to the Cicatrix Maledictum, which has torn it from where it was supposed to be to where it is now. With a... we also found out that this place is currently being controlled by the Carousel Guild, which is a collection of warlords that are not too keen on each other, but in their desperation to keep things order and keep people from cutting each other's throats and everything going into anarchy and chaos, have aligned with each other and formed the Carousel Guild. The guild has running an economy as well as running guild member missions, where our lovable Avalon has commandeered a guild. What was it called?
Guild call?
An oath cog from one of the former guilders, and has presented it so that they could find a missing Ogren. Mostly not for any type of renown or anything, but because there's money involved. So, we return. We are currently going aboard a spacecraft, a very, very, very small spacecraft. This is just an armored frigate that is mostly used for transporting goods across the system. Its armored hull is really good for crossing the dust cloud, which still doesn't have a name. I need to give it one. That the Mad Horizon is located in. So, we join our heroes as they board this ship.
Okay, I just want to start us off real quick. In the chat, someone called us the companionhood of Doom. I love it.
That is actually good. I think that's what your name is going to be.
We might actually be. Oh god. But who's Doom? Oh no.
So we're boarding our ship.
Yes, the woman looks back towards Avalon and just goes, "Enjoy your trip."
Oh, I will.
Sarcasm detected.
Avalon does a little wave.
Alrighty. So, aboard this
Drum will
vessel.
also do his little like, all right, yeah, we'll enjoy it. We'll be back soon. It's naive way.
Have a nice trip.
Alright, so, as I choke to death on air, because I'm good at breathing, but as you board this vessel, you note that there is little to no organization aboard this vessel. There are people of all shapes and sizes, all types of crew, all types of mutations and everything aboard this vessel. It is quite the interesting sight. Joran, for you, this would be very, very, very uncivilized, almost like an archaic culture that doesn't understand any type of, like, organization at all. You're used to the Tao's way of doing things, where everybody was put into accordance to where they needed to be.
So, fighting back a mild panic attack at seeing no one acting in charge. Kind of, guys, can we just kind of hurry up and find our quarters? Because we can't. Why are they putting all that there? It'd be better served over there.
Don't you want to take in the surroundings, the character of this ship?
This character of the ship is bad.
As you say that, you get bumped by a rather large individual. This creature stands at about 8 foot gigantic and weighs probably close to 600 or 700 pounds.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be in your way, sir.
What you doing, little one? And it just
just
bends
making-
down, and it's at this point I need you to roll a toughness test.
A toughness.
Yes. Let's just say this thing is going to be pleasant.
Yeah, succeeded by 2.
Okay, yeah, this thing breathes on you.
Oh.
It smells.
Oh, that smells like a curtain hound.
I'm detecting sulfur.
What is
Sir,
that
your mouth-
fancy armor you wearing? Ain't nothing like that here.
It's just my combat armor.
Looks stupid. You're dumb.
Well, your opinion.
My what?
Still think you could
Are
do
those
spikes.
fighting words?
No,
According
no,
to my-
your opinion. It's your way of thinking of things. It's your ideas of things.
I ain't got none of those. And you see this thing rear back for a punch.
I'm gonna dodge.
Does anybody want to interfere?
Well, maybe you should go look for some then.
I want you to roll a command at
Hold
plus
on.
20. And I'm gonna
Okay.
roll opposed.
Let's see. Command, modifier 20. Submit.
Ooh.
I ain't seen nothing like that. Maybe I should look.
I'm going to barge in and say, apologies. According to my calculations, his combat uniform is stupid.
Yeah, I like this one. And you see it pick up a case and throw it back onto its back, and it just bumps you once again and walks away. Gotta go find me one.
Armor's not that stupid.
Well,
It's practical.
Yellow armor is not practical.
It's ochre.
I still
Processing.
think you should add some more spikes.
No, 'cause spikes they get caught on things and they impinge your movement.
That ochre would not bump into you if you had spikes.
But I can
Does
get
it
caught.
have-
We'll discuss this later.
Where are the USB ports?
So, as you guys are walking through the ship itself, are you staying together?
Yes.
I think it's for the best that Avalon's this close to Jorin.
Okay, good, good.
I'll be in the back.
So-
Uh,
God, am I the party pet?
Yes.
So as you guys are walking together, you see a bunch of different types of like creatures crawling on the wall. Some look like they're bionic. Some look like they are more animalistic. You see a few of the crew. You see more of the slave Ogren population aboard this vessel. And you see a lot of different types of things here and there to describe them as such. They are humanoid, but you have no idea what they are.
Some of these modifications are not Mechanicus approved.
So
Drone
ov-
people. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Stone.
overall, I'm imagining everyone looks quite unfriendly.
Everyone looks very, very, very much like they would like to have a civil conversation with you while exchanging pleasantries. Yeah, no, they look like a bunch of murderers.
Maybe we should check
Okay.
out the Gentle Giants.
Uh,
So it feels like home, you're saying.
yeah, it does feel like home. No.
Pigface, I am getting some either wind or something from your microphone. Can you just check that?
That might be my fan. I will turn it off.
Drone people. What are the things on the walls exactly?
What things are you referring to specifically?
The mechanical looking things crawling on the walls and the ceiling.
Valrillion, do you wanna
You can
help? Do like a tech roll?
to identify
I-
them. Let me check what you got. Either of
Yeah.
you got. There's you. And there's you. So let me go to character sheet. You can roll Common Lore Adeptus Mechanicus, and since both of you have it, you can get a +10, whichever one of you wants to do it.
You can do it.
Okay.
I'll
I-
help.
Alright.
Is-
ahead.
Yeah, you
Plus
asked
10.
the question.
Yep. +10. Submit. Eesh.
You have no idea.
Oh, your flaws.
Anyway.
Oh, you put plus. He put plus. He rolled
Oh.
a 23, but he put plus because the flaw's 0.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so you pass. You know
Okay.
that these are some type of implants, and at some point, some of these implants might actually be considered, like, okay, but not on such lowly creatures. Like, maybe on, like, Magi and things of that nature, and maybe even some, like, Rust Stalkers or more senior members of the Mechanicus, but to be seen on delinquents? It's kind of offensive.
Besides the modifications, I'm not entirely sure what these things are. However, perhaps they should not have possession of such high-valued gear and technology. Shall I extract them, Core? And I turn to Core.
Kor, who has studied all of Low Gothic and had to relearn the entire language because of a psychic malfunction, throws away her book of studying Common and can now speak.
Yeah, sorry, what did you say? I didn't catch it.
Shall I extract the valued components from these abominations? And I gesture over to the things on the wall.
That would probably depend on how dangerous as well as the attitude of the ship towards such activities.
Affirmative.
You hear an
Standing by.
announcement go across the loudspeakers within at the loud hailers. And it says, "Attention to all personnel. Please make your way towards the safety quarters as the ship will begin moving soon."
The captain has turned on the fastened seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath. And then I start going through like a bit of a standard, like
The flight attendant dance.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to see if people notice this. So the first group, the Ogren, don't care. Ooh. Okay, something notices. Second group notices. The third group. Okay, this is the third time in a row. And the fourth group rolled a 93, so they don't care at all. So, the creatures that have all of the bionic legs and everything, these now octo creatures, because they have 8 legs and 2 arms, drop from the... God damn it, I gotta stop talking like you. I automatically pick it up. It's really funny. But they drop...
It's like game effects at the time.
They drop from the walls themselves and look at you, and they just go, "Hey, look at this creature. This creature is so fascinating. I think this one is from Mars. I think it's one of those tech priests. Oh, I think this one is too. You there."
Yeah.
And they point at who they assume is the most cocky-looking one out of all of you.
Probably be the pirate captain.
Yeah, I was about to say probably Avalon.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm gesturing towards exits, like a broken mechadendrite, the optical. My hands are all facing different directions. Like I'm just on autopilot mode right now.
How many thrones do I have to give you for that thing?
I look at Richter. Probably more than you will ever have.
Interesting.
I start spinning around, gesturing at more exits from my waist, like doing a 180.
And what of this one? They look to be a part of the Mechanicum. They have the robes.
My crew are not for sale, sadly.
Oh, Pigface, we're still getting wind from you.
Really? Oh. Okay, how
Your
about now?
crew? Oh, how fascinating.
Yes, my crew.
And they just look at your crew. They look at you. They give you a smirk. And they're just like... How, unfortunate. And the thing turns and just starts walking away. Well, actually more like slither crawl things. It like spiders away.
Skitters?
Skitters, thank you.
At this point, I'm finishing off the routine. We hope you have a pleasant trip. Thank you for flying with us.
Not as unfortunate as their stink.
Anyone
I did.
who wants to can roll a perception test right now. It is vision based. Just raise
Is
one
the
more
place
group
well
of
listed
person.
all?
We can all do it independently?
Yes,
Passed by 1.
I failed.
you're still giving your speech.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Core.
Vision?
Have you? Okay, you have. All right.
Heightened senses gives you plus 10 to perception, right?
Yep. So both of you, Eldar, have plus 10. Heresy Airlines.
Do they have
Hey!
Oh,
heightened
we're rolling
senses
perception?
everything?
There's scene.
Sight and hearing.
Yep.
Ah,
So just waiting on you, Captain.
Sleight of hearing. Is that what I heard?
Sight and hearing.
Yeah, you have a plus 10 on all sight and hearing tests.
Am I blind? I'm not seeing any sight nor hearing.
awareness.
Yeah, just roll awareness.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
just because the heightened senses can technically apply to maybe to things other than awareness, so that's the wording on the talent.
Okay, awareness plus 20, you say?
Plus
10.
10.
Plus 10. There we go.
I didn't include that in mine, so.
Okay, so as the two creatures are leaving you, which are definitely not relevant to the story in any way, shape, or form, don't worry about them.
Lies.
Alright, going through this really quickly in the order that they appear. Core, you note that there is another tech priest in the room. Their cloak is that of a pale white, and the trim of it is that of a gold. Their cloak is not only ripped up, torn up, and dirty, but it has stains of blood and all sorts of things on it. Okay, then we have Avalon. In the corner of the room, you recognize one of your kin. Maybe not a Dukari, but something that isn't, that is Eldari.
Some form of
Eldari.
Ari.
Yeah, there we go. Joran, you note that there is a very interesting... Wait, you didn't fail, right? Who actually failed?
Richter.
The Richter
Okay.
failed. Yeah.
Yeah, so Joran, you notice across the room that there is a a Kroot with a bionic arm and leg. Not something that they're really known for. And how do I say your character's name again?
Me?
Yes.
Tycona.
Tycona. Okay. Tycona. I'm going to remember that, I promise.
And I
Tycona.
promise you it's going to change every session. But yes.
You're guaranteed it is. 100%. Tycona, across the room,
Go for
you
it.
note that there are two... Let's just say, they're younger individuals. You would know these as fresh bloods. All right, so going in order. Core, what would you like to do?
Probably just continue on our way.
Okay, so I'll give you a pass for right now. We can come back to you. Avalon.
Avalon will do a very generic Eldari greeting towards the
I imagine
her
it's,
kin hiding in the corner.
I imagine it's super flashy. Like you do one of those super exaggerated like bows where you put your hand out and everything and one on your tummy.
Oh my god.
Wave my hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. Joran. Kiko.
For a second. Yeah, sorry, forgot I had my mic turned off. I'm gonna sit with the. I'm gonna stay with the rest of the group for a little bit. Just kind of keep an eye on Mr. Bionic Fruit.
Okay. Richter, you just finished giving your speech, and you turn around back towards the party. Tycona, what are you doing?
I'm gonna keep an eye on the fresh bloods.
All right. So, Avalon, as you approach the Eldari pulls down their hood just a little bit more, but you note by the giant long rifle next to them that they are definitely Eldari. There is no hiding that. And as you do your very ceremoniously over-embellished greeting to them in speaking Eldari as well, they look at you and just go, "What do you want? I did not expect
Company,
to see...
this is gonna be a long flight.
I did not expect to see my darker kin here."
Nor did I expect to see you. Long rifle you had. Are you a ranger?
She takes off her hood. You can see her ears at this point and everything, confirming that she is Eldari. And she looks at you and just goes, "I'm a Pathfinder."
Ah. And have you found it? Avalon has a sign of glee in their face.
And she just looks at you like, "What?" Okay, but she has... Let's give her some detail that I can hand to you. She is very thin. Like, even for an Eldar, she's considered thin, like malnourished. She has very long hair, goes down past her knee. She has a tattoo across her, like, as you look closer at her, she has a tattoo on her neck. It's the mark of the outsider. And she has 2 earrings. So she looks at you
Say,
and just goes, "How did you find your way into here?"
oh, you know, the same way as everyone else. Now, how long have you been on this ship?
This ship, not particularly long. I can confirm that. But overall, I can say that I've been in this sector for a few generations.
Must have been a lovely time.
Living amongst these Munkai has been less than kind.
Yes, well, that's something that's never gonna change now, is it?
So are you here to raid the populace, destroy another civilization, lead it on the brink of destruction?
No, no, no. This mostly keepsake. And he, pats his, pauldron. No, I haven't been a part of that for a long time.
Corsair.
I am here, however. That's mostly what I do now, yes. I have a question, though. Since you spent, at least...
Oh, go ahead.
What's that? Since you spent more time on this ship than I have, I want to ask you if you've seen something.
I feel
have you witnessed any...
of my answer, you're gonna ask anyway.
Well, yes, of course. Completely just brushing that to the side. Have you seen a large, wider Monkai lacking an arm?
She looks at you, confused for a second, and she gestures over to the Ogren group.
Yes, but a specific one. I'll always expect to get a better answer from my kin than, well, these things. Pointing at the Ogren.
And what is it you want with them? They do make good slaves, from what the Munkai tell me.
Yes, well, there was something more. An opportunity.
And she seems visibly discomforted by that comment. An opportunity. What is your game here?
Probably the same as my kin have been doing for millennia and almost beginning of time. Survive, make my way. I assume you're doing the same.
And she just looks at you and she's like... She doesn't want to say you're right, but you can see it on her face.
Exactly. But I am sensing you do not know of this person.
All of the Munkai look the same to me. You've seen one, you've seen all of them. Rarely
yes,
do they do
but their
anything
metal
worth
bits
it.
tend to move place to place. It's the only reason I know who is who, really.
Do you have a picture of said creature?
We do. He shouts at Joran, mostly probably too loud, waving.
Yeah, right, coming. I'll walk over and hi, I'm Jordan Kemp. Offer my hand to the Pathfinder to shake.
She just looks
No
at you,
pleasantries, no pleasantries.
looks back at Avalon, looks at you, and just goes,
Right.
"You're gonna hurt him, aren't you?" Oh, by the
I
way,
don't know if that was.
they are
I
speaking
don't know if
Yes,
that
I
was
Eldari,
like
which I actually think you might know.
me. No, I do not.
Not yet.
Wait, am I correct though? Joran is the one holding the box, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
got the picture of the Ogren. I'm gonna assume y'all are talking about me, but you called pointing at Avalon.
What
Show
is
him
this
the picture.
She looks at the individual, and yes, she is very interested. She looks at this individual and just goes, "Why is this Monkai dressed better, smells better, and overall presents themselves better than the others?"
They're a very rare kind. There's a reason why I have them around me than the others.
Yeah,
She-
he blew up my ship.
Oh, you can't understand them. They are speaking Eldar. Actually, wait. Roll awareness for hearing. Because Avalon never turned off the translator. Would you like to
Don't.
fate point that, or are you... Actually, no, it is opposed. I'm gonna make it opposed. No, they rolled a fucking 1. At the very thought of you listening in, it shuts off.
Actually, no. I'm going to use my ability. I'm going to use a fate point to automatically succeed that.
All right, and it's not a crit because it's not a character. So yeah, you start like smiling and nodding, and then you're like slowly listening to the translator translate everything to you, and you're just like,
Slowly
right.
fades. Right.
This woman stands up, and she is okay. She is 6'4", so she's not that tall for an Eldari. She's actually relatively like normal height. And she grabs Joran's face. Joran, do you allow this?
Yeah, I will. Can I help you?
This one is clean. Did you teach them how to
Yes.
bathe?
Yes, I did. It took quite a while.
No, he did not. I'm from the I'm from the Tau Empire. I'm a Guavesa.
I'm sorry. The what?
Oh, you've never heard of the Greater Good?
Is this some kind of cult that the Monkai have made up?
Oh no.
Yes.
No.
Very well.
They dress in yellow and think they're different.
It's okay.
I love this. Very well. Let me see this picture.
I'll reach my flak vest, pull it out from the inside, and show it to her.
Gotta crank up the machine.
Yeah.
Because this is an older Pictoslate. It's got a hand crank.
Turn on. It's just AOL
Monkai
boot up noises.
technology.
Oh my god, don't even, like, She studies the image, closely, looking at it, and she just goes, "Why are you hunting this creature?"
Opportunity.
Paid by his caretaker to find him. He's unfortunately been kidnapped or ogre-napped.
This one is fascinating. But your Ogren,
Yes.
I have seen it. Boarded the
Oh,
ship 4 days
really?
ago.
And noted.
There with 4 other Munkai. Heavily armed and armored.
Would you happen to know where they were headed?
She looks up and just goes, "This ship only has one destination."
Oh, well, that makes it simpler.
Do they know what this ship does?
Not really. Haven't had a clue about it. Kinda go blindly from places.
Very well. Now,
It's new experiences that keeps me young at
sustained?
heart.
And she says that with like disdain in her voice and like looks at you like you're disgusting.
Yes, well, in the end, I will be right.
In the end, we'll all be laughing.
Though some harder than others.
The last words.
I feel like that was a reference to something that I have no idea what you're talking about.
You should keep an eye on your other darker kin. They seem to be eyeing up somebody. Now, I've given you the information you need. Leave me.
I'm trying to be careful because last time I slapped Joran, that almost killed him with poison.
You
Bow
go
the way I
slap him
did.
again, but this time you like stop your hand. You're just like, buddy.
Well, all right, man. We
Bow
will
the
leave you
way I did.
alone. We will leave you to yourself. Have a great gooder day.
You will treat my kin with respect.
It's respectful.
Then do the bow.
Y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all bow. That seems extremely
manners.
impractical.
No manners.
I don't expect much of the Munkai.
No, but I'm trying to train them for as long as possible.
You see her do that hand wave, that like dismissive hand wave that is like the most infuriating thing in the world. Just leave.
As you
All
wish.
right then.
Now, with Takona,
Yes.
the 2 individuals that you have been eyeing up are starting to walk away.
You describe them for me.
Yes, I can. So, boop-a-boop-a-boo. The one has... Let's do some rolling, yay!
And also, while you're at it, can you explain specifically what fresh spots are so I have the right idea? Forgive my ignorance.
Okay, so Fresh Bloods is something that I just came up with on the spot, I'll be completely honest with you.
Okay, that makes more
It
sense,
just
thank
means
you.
that they're unaugmented.
Okay, thank you.
Well, unaugmented to an extent that they would be considered, like, the average level of augmented for a human.
Okay, thank you.
So, the one, after you've stared at them for quite a while before they became uncomfortable and started walking away, the one has purple eyes. They have a slight lazy eye, and they have a former officer uniform, but it's all ripped, tattered, torn, and disgusting at this point. The other one has a scar running down from their one eye, down through their mouth, and down by their neck. And you note that if this cut hit them any closer, like a millimeter to the left, it would have killed them. So you know that this mark was probably left by a Dukari. And they just got lucky. Other things about them. One has a tattoo. And they just seem to hurry off really quickly upon seeing you.
think. Right. I'm just gonna note them, and then I'm going to look for the rest of my air quotations friends.
Well, you notice that Ricker is staring at. I think you turned around to face the party as well. So, Core, you are the only one not doing anything, and you wanted to do something. So, what do you wish to do?
Fine. I'll go talk to the tech priest.
Uh,
Do I recognize the colors? Like you gave me the colors of their robe.
Roll
Do I
for me
recognize
a
what Forge was?
Common Lore Mechanicus. They're called the Oath. Oh my god, I gotta get this right. The Cog Breakers. You know that they are siege experts, and your study of them found them to be a little lackluster.
Oh, okay. Are they full like cult myrmidon, or
Yeah,
yeah? Okay.
their whole thing is what you would consider core strategy. But
I guess because I was under a dominus, I guess I would have to have some idea of combat stuff.
yeah, like you would pick it up here and there just by looking into other cults that you've been a part of or attached to or done the study of. Like you don't know like the secrets of them, but you know of
No.
them.
Yeah.
While this is happening, am I able to follow Core just because, like, everyone else has gone off doing their own thing? So I'm like, oh, where did everyone go? Oh, there's Core.
Okay, so
Just
you
gonna
two are
follow
going to walk away. Avalon and Joran are currently talking. So, Takona, when you turn around to see your party, they are gone. So, we're going to go with Core first, and then we'll get back to you, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. So, Core, you approach this tech priest, and you see them struggle to stand as they try to greet you. They even try to form the cog of the Omnissiah, but their bionic arms are not fully functioning anymore.
Okay. I'll return the cog.
I'll do the same. Since I'm trailing behind and I've pretty much, I would assume I've noticed, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand behind Core.
Yes.
Alright, so upon looking closer at this tech priest, and as you can see, like, through the holes in their robes and everything, this tech priest has been hurt, and hurt badly, and it almost looks like people are purposely, like, cutting up their mechanics, their bionics to mess with them even more.
Hail, fellow adept. What has befallen you?
Greetings.
Your chassis appears compromised. What has occurred?
Operational efficiency is still at 30%.
I turn to Core. That is not optimal. We must find some way to assist this person. This tech priest needs medical and mechanical care.
I'm going to attempt to cast my first psychic power.
Oh no, here we go. I gotta get the page. When you mess up, I'm excited for you messing up.
Yeah,
Perils.
I've not wanted to like risk doing any of this in public, but I am suspicious and want a bonus to something. So, oh boy.
Make sure you have the table open for if you miscast, okay?
I don't have your 500 table.
Don't worry about the 500 table. The 500 table is only for mutations.
Oh, okay. What page is it on?
It should say in your rules.
I
Well, go ahead
don't
and roll the
have
test and we'll
the
check if we need
miscast.
it.
Cool. Okay, so cast modifier is just
I don't
says
think you even have a modifier, do you?
this is the weird one. It by default says +5 per PR,
Yep, that's about right.
so I just don't put anything in there.
I guess you have no PR?
No, you do have a psychic rating.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So what? It does this default, or do I just put 5 and then go next?
I think you put in 5 and then go next.
Cool.
I always forget how psychic powers work in this game.
Yeah.
So please forgive me.
Unfettered, because it's weirdly worded in this one as well, because that's full psi rating. This just has such a low chance to work.
Blows a hole in the ship. Everyone dies.
Oh, no.
Make new characters.
Let's do it.
Okay, well, you don't kill
Yeah, it was just
everybody.
a failure.
Yeah, it's just a
Okay.
failure.
So then I'll go on to what I was going to do is I wanted to keep an eye out for anyone who reacted to us talking to the tech priest.
Okay, go ahead and roll awareness. You get all of your bonuses for visual.
Yep, you get your optical, of course.
Damn it. I'd like to...
It is opposed, so I will tell you if it fully fails. It does. So, yeah, if you want to spend a fate point to re-roll it.
Yeah, yeah, because I really want to...
Okay. Yeah. So, after a bit of scanning, you do note that somebody is trying to overhear your conversation, but the second you notice them, the eight-legged freak just kind of skedaddles away.
Okay. That kind of gives me some information.
While this is happening, am I able to see if there's anything I can do to help this tech priest be more functional?
You can roll a tech use test to diagnose him.
Alright,
I'll assist.
Alright, so plus
okay.
10.
So just write 10, not
Yep.
plus 10.
Yeah, just 10.
There we go.
So, upon looking at him, you note that his bionic feet are damaged, his ankle is damaged, the tendon that runs down his right leg is just missing, so it's just been complete agony for this thing to walk, and even stand here is causing it great pain. But it's probably long since turned off its pain receptors. The upper part of its leg is damaged, its hip has been broken in 2 spots, and it's still standing. A rib is broken, its bionic arm is broken in 2 spots, and each of the fingers have been broken on each hand. Its optics is torn completely out, and there is just a spot where you can see their skull. And a bionic listening device on the side of their head was torn off.
Far out. Jesus.
Operational efficiency is still 30%.
Are you, by chance, an unwilling donor?
Yes. You could say that. And you see this thing like try to take a step towards you, but it almost falls over itself and it catches itself on a cane. Which you note at this point used to be part of a longer weapon.
Yeah. Not
Mission
good.
statement. Why are you here?
Tactical withdrawal from Homeworld. And I turn to Core, because I don't know what Core's dealio is yet either.
was curious about seeing another member of the Mechanicus here.
Curious. Information is sacred. Curiosity brings salvation. And you see the thing try to once again stand up taller. And as it does, its leg gives out a little bit and it limps again. Mission statement for self. Isolate, locate, isolate, archaeotech device found within gas cloud. Last known detection M36.99. This person's been on this mission for 3,000 years.
Oof.
Function
Is
has
there
been
anything-
dropping
Sorry.
for days. This one will cease function in a matter of weeks.
Is there, by chance, anything we can do to assist?
Isolate and locate parts, replacements, bionic leg, hips, ear, eyes, arm.
Alright, we're just gonna write this down. So we need... I'm
You
writing
need
a shopping
bionic
list.
body for this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In exchange, offered service. Engine Seer designation.
Alright. Affirmative.
So, out of character, would you like this Engine Seer to join you?
I think Stone should decide since she found him.
That would definitely be useful, but I am definitely wanting to, like, hunt down and destroy the,
Yeah.
well, essentially they've turned themselves into heretics.
I
Yep.
mean, yeah, we take them, we salvage them for parts, and then we fix up our friend here, and then we have a bunch of spare parts to modify ourselves or use for
Well,
later
maybe.
itself.
Can I see Tycona?
Tycona, are you here? I think they stepped out for a second.
Yeah, they went
Up a little
BRB.
Wait, was that them just now?
No,
Okay.
they're still not back.
Okay. So, right now, Tycona has disappeared from the location you last left them. Because somebody was not watching them. At this point, Avalon and Joran have finished their conversation, and if you want, can join you two.
I guess
Look, all I'm saying is it's not yellow. It's a slightly darker hue of tan.
Why can't you just accept it that it's yellow?
Yeah,
It's
I guess
not yellow.
the three of us with the new tech priest, I help them or hold them while Core walks in. I
Yeah.
guess she's also help. Do you want to help the tech priest as well? Like we're both holding him up, or
Yeah, for now.
I have
Okay,
returned.
so let's freeze that really quickly. Icona, are you back?
Yes, hi. Yes,
okay.
hi.
You turned around, and your entire crew, where you left them, has left you. Yeah, they kind of just walked away from you for the moment, which means you don't really need to roll a stealth check to get away from them, if you wish.
Excellent. They left me unsupervised.
Yeah.
Oh no, what have we done?
So, how would you like to proceed?
So where did those fresh bloods go?
Conveniently down a dark alley.
Yes.
So, I need you to go ahead and roll me a stealth.
Alright.
I will roll for them.
Yo.
Okay, so as you try to stealth in like Crunk from the Emperor's New Groove, they do spot
How
you,
does
and
questions
the
unnatural
guardsman...
agility
what did you roll
not
it on?
baked into that? I rolled it on stealth.
Which goes off of...
Agility.
Or perception.
Did you want to... Actually, it's better off of agility for you.
Yeah. Unnatural agility 2 does what again?
If you pass, you get 2 additional things of success.
That's how it works. Okay, thank you.
So, in the dark, you see the glow of the purple eyes, and the thing looks right at you, looks at the person with him, and throws him to the ground, and then takes off running.
Wait, what? No, that's my foot. Get back here.
No. He threw one of the other guys to the ground.
How many were there? Like
There was
3?
only 2.
There's only 2. Okay, and one of them threw his friend to the ground.
Yes.
I'm gonna follow the one who starts running.
Oh, okay. So, the one is going to... Alright, roll opposed agility to try to catch him. This is a foot race.
Alright.
You did not
Give me
roll
good.
well.
Hello!
You catch them. You catch them very, very, very quickly. Like, the second the person hits the ground, you, like, dart right over them. And they just see a ghost as you go flying past them. You are fast enough to catch up to the guy very easily. And I need you... Actually, just roll me an attack with, your weapon. Hang on, I'm just gonna take a look at your stuff really quickly. Yeah, you have a power sword. Just roll an attack with your power sword. I'll even give it to you that it's half-aimed.
Oh, sweet. Is this a standard, right?
Just a standard attack.
Yes. No modifier.
Okay, they're gonna attempt to dodge. They rolled a 64, so they did not. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's the wrong thing, sorry. There we go. Oh, shice.
Yeah, this is why Dukari don't gain experience until the other characters gain 1,500. Because you guys
That's a lot
have
of
crazy
damage.
good gear. Okay.
Sorry, y'all two are broken.
No, they're not broken. We almost had a Space Marine in the party. Okay, so
Yeah.
You are just weak.
where do you wish to hit this individual? Now, normally we could go off of where you actually hit, but where do you wish to hit this individual?
Let's go for the legs.
Okay, just so you know, if they do scream, it might alert everybody.
Never mind, let's go for the neck.
Okay. Because I do want to make sure you're doing this in, like, relative stealth. Alright,
Fair
so
enough.
this guy has one last look at you as the blade passes through his neck and he falls to the ground. The other man gets up and aims his gun at you, but then with a shaky hand is just like, nope, and just darts out of there, running away as fast as he can.
Wait, come back here.
Do you wish to chase
Okay,
them?
fine. It's not worth it.
Okay then. So
I'm just gonna take a.
You go ahead and begin your feeding frenzy on the blood of a human. Good job, Vampire Dukari.
Yes, worth it. What you get for leaving me unsupervised.
So, the party, as you're talking to this tech priest, you hear a person come screaming out of one of the hallways. There's a monster! There's a monster! And the person screams, they're eating my friend! And then Kroot just look at him like, and? And the Ogryn just look around the corner, like, looking at this person. And he just goes, and he just keeps running.
Does anyone suddenly smell iron in the air, or is that just me?
My
So, yeah.
senses have been compromised. I cannot smell.
So, the tech priest, the engine seer, stares at all of you and just goes, well, what is the plan?
Ah, yes. Avalon. I may
Yes.
have a way to add to our resources, but I also need to find Tycona.
We also need to acquire those heretics and recycle them.
Wait,
Well,
what? Wait, are you talking about the weird octopus-looking people?
Affirmative. They have, without consent, salvaged parts from this tech priest, and may possess other parts useful for further advancements.
Oh, that's absolutely horrible. We gotta do something to help him here. Like, look at the tech priest and just see how the other side just be like, oh, we
Yeah.
really need to help him.
Actually, I want you to roll awareness.
Yeah, this is nasty looking.
I
You're
fail.
not sure how this person is alive.
I'm sorry. Is that your tendon just kind of hanging off there?
It's actually, snapped and gone up his leg.
Oh my greater good. How are
I don't
you
think we will respond.
standing?
The superiority of the machine over the flesh.
In addition to the two of us holding him up. And what is left of his staff.
Sorry, but that looks like a tendon has snapped. You should be screaming in pain at the moment.
Affirmative. Pain sensors neutralized.
Wait, y'all can turn your pain. Wait, what?
I don't know why they would do that.
I lost the ability to feel pain 2 years ago.
My condolences.
I have missed it.
The engine seer stares at all of you and just looks back at Core. Are you a biologist? Or are you with Xenos?
No,
Perhaps
I'm not
my-
biologist, though we find ourselves somewhat stranded.
Perhaps my optics are damaged. This one appears taller than the average human.
We have, unfortunately, formed an uneasy alliance.
The engine seer slowly nods its head.
or to defeat the enemies of man.
The enemy of my enemy dies second.
Affirmative.
Also, the enemy of my enemy is potentially my ally. No? Okay.
Emotional
you poor
cogitator
fool.
reading. Humor. Not found.
It actually wasn't meant to be humorous. It was an old Hao-Yan saying.
I believe the saying is Terran in origin.
Actually, no. It's from a Shazzo command, and someone slaps their hand over my mouth to shut me up.
Oh no.
Alrighty, so this tech priest will remain here until you can either relocate them or you have a place for them to either one be repaired or two die. There's no real options here. It's either they live or die.
Yeah.
So, what do you wish to do with the rest of the trip? Takona, at this point, you can just reappear because, called dark and mysterious rogue-like person. Or you can stay missing.
Oh no, I'm gonna reappear next to Jor and I'm gonna be licking my blood off my fingers.
Look, all I'm saying is it's a very. Oh my god!
Ah, Tycona.
Oh,
I imagine you enjoy taking things apart.
very.
Speaking
Well,
of
that's good.
taking things apart, how shall we deal with the heretics? Shall
Sorry,
we
is that blood on your hands and your face and your chest?
Yes. Would you like some?
Anyways, these heretics.
Richter,
Yes. Affirmative.
how many eyes do you have? Visual units.
5 on cranium. 1 on mechadendrite.
Excellent. Avalon points at Joran. Is this yellow? His armor.
While 2 of my eyes are compromised and 1 is non-functional, I can confirm this is yellow.
Well, there we go.
Yellow!
Is this the state of your group?
We're new with each other. Working out the kinks.
We need to lure the heretics within an optimal engagement.
Okay, so
Woo.
getting to it, and after a little bit of study aboard this vessel and a few hours of travel, the heretics have retreated to a different spot. You can all roll awareness to try to track them if you wish.
Oh, sure.
For this, let's try more psychic. I've got one
Hey.
fate point.
Hey,
I don't want to save it.
Alexis, quick
Yes.
question.
Quick answer.
I have a talent, Keen Intuition. It allows me to re-roll a failed awareness test at a -10. Do I have that like a limited use, or is it just whenever?
You can only re-roll something once, so you can re-roll it as right now.
Turns
What?
out, I guess my character is a
What?
knack for identifying and figuring out where filthy heretics like to
Alright.
dwell.
Failed worse.
But I did this wrong.
I have a slight question for you, Alexis.
Yes.
It's to do with psychic stuff. So, where is it?
And I really need to read up on psychic powers.
Yeah, what perception? Well, it's just because it says the focus power is challenging Psyniscience test. Does that default, because it just says Psyniscience, does that default to the perception or because it's a psychic power, is it willpower?
I'd assume either, whichever one you want to use.
How is that?
Okay, cool.
Right, that modifier thing is not working.
And just because I already said I was casting it, even though we may or may not need it. Unfettered.
Alrighty.
Nope.
So you don't
Still
get it, but you
fail,
don't
but it's not
explode.
doubles.
Alright,
I
so...
haven't done my awareness yet.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because, in case people can't tell, that psychic power boosts my awareness.
I don't think you needed it.
Uh,
So as you're tracking these heretics through the ship itself, you note that they start climbing on the walls and then on the ceiling. And as you are tracking them, they open up a panel on the ceiling itself directly above you, about 30 to 40 feet above you. And they open up a panel and crawl inside it. From there, you lose them.
Meanwhile, I'm still having this argument with the Gavesa. I am just saying that your CMYK values are 7, 20, 72, and 5 respectively, and that roughly is deemed by the public as yellow.
But it's not yellow. It's a dark tan.
Okay. So,
like,
you said feet, didn't you, Alexis?
Yes. This
20
is
feet,
unfortunately way above you.
Like 4 meters?
It'd be like 40 feet. So, I don't know the conversion for it off the top of my head. I know 30 feet is like equivalent to 10 meters.
Be a bit
roughly.
Be a bit under 10 meters.
Yeah.
Talking about probably 15.
Is there a way of making them come to us?
Probably not. So they're just in a hatch above us. What else is in this corridor around us?
Within this corridor, as you're skulking around, they have become aware of you guys following them.
Yep.
So now they are trying to either hide from you or get ready to attack you. You don't know which yet. But within this is mostly the habitational blocks, which have no doors on them. And inside each one of them is about 6 beds. And you note about 4 or 5 people or creatures sharing the beds themselves.
I turn to the tech priest and I ask, do you have anything of use to assist us? Perhaps tools or self-defensive weapons?
Now, didn't we leave him in the...
Oh, he's still back there? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I asked this before we left. Can I?
Yeah,
No.
that's fine, that's fine. He unfortunately doesn't have anything but a broken staff.
Alright, that's fair.
Maybe, if I might suggest something here, it's never a wise idea to attack an enemy you don't know what they can do. Maybe we could ask around the ship, get some information on them first.
Okay.
fine for me earlier.
So, I gotta roll for this ship, because as you ask this, you feel the ship shudder, and you see all the sidings start going down on the ship itself.
Yep.
Durin, I need you to roll a willpower test, because you remember last time what happened.
God. Yay, succeed by 2.
Yeah, you're nervous, but at least it's a human vessel, and for some reason that gives you comfort.
I'm sorry, what just happened?
The shielding
Yeah.
started going down. Oh, sorry, you
Interesting.
guys can't character.
We are entering warp space. Do not be alarmed. Please keep
I'm sorry.
hands and feet inside the vehicle at all
Just-
times.
As
I'm very alarmed. Did you said the warp? as in the place with all the demons were there?
Neverborn. Affirmative.
Just
Right.
before we translate, just in case it helps, Dad, it will. I'd like to do a Psyniscience check.
Yep, go right ahead.
Nope. Okay.
Actually,
just
hang on. I want
just
to roll this as an opposed test. Yeah. Yeah, you feel something. You feel multiple signatures. But it blinks for a second, and you feel the shutter of the Guller field start activating.
Yeah.
But you do feel something for a few seconds. And let me just roll up some stats really quickly to see if this ship is damaged in any way during warp travel. Okay, and how many days is this going to take?
At the mention of us being in the warp, everyone starts noticing Jordan's hands start shaking a little bit.
Okay, I need each of you to roll me a toughness test.
Oh boy.
Mostly because the ship is just shaking violently. Those of you that fail fall to the ground.
Yeah.
Which looks to be all of you. Okay, so I'm going to roll this in a very awkward order because there's 5 of you. So the first one to fall is going to be Avalon. Oh no, I'm sorry. And then Joran is going to fall on you, followed by Richter, then Core, then Tykona.
Please, stay seated when seatbelt lights are on.
So yeah, you all are standing there for a moment. The ship shudders, shakes, and it goes out from under your feet. Avalon, for some reason, you're used to this kind of stuff. You've done this before, but it must be this Munkai technology is so inefficient that you just go flying to the end of the hallway, skidding down, and then right between you is Joran, who crashes into you. You have a moment to look at each other as the other pile of people start sliding towards you. And you all just kind of crash into each other.
Honestly, I like to think that the reason Avalon fell is because Jordan slipped first and fell into him.
Possibly.
There's always the first voyage.
Okay, so this travel is going to be 4 days in the warp itself, as you are traveling a very short distance.
Alright.
Aboard this ship, you are giving a complimentary meal of absolutely nothing. Do you have any rations or anything to survive on? Tykona, you're fine.
Don't we have the roasted cockroaches?
Yeah,
Is
we
that
have
a
some
thing?
roaches.
I
Guess
don't
what I
have
have?
rations.
I have cockroaches for you people.
Didn't you give those to the crew?
We gave half to the crew.
Did we?
Oh,
No, I think
no,
the
we
crew
gave
rejected.
10 out of the 18, didn't we?
No, I think the crew rejected and said we did a surgery.
Oh yeah,
on
I
the
did
one.
surgery instead.
And toxins
Yeah.
and things.
I have 18 roaches.
And 2 of
I
which
would
are
like
considered a
some
ration
roaches.
because of how large these cooked cockroaches are.
I also
so we
have one
9
dose.
rations.
I also have 1 dose of poison for those who want to be daring.
Alright. 9 rations, good to know. While this is happening and we're flying, am I also able to look around for some sort of, I guess, weapon or something lying around that I can pick up?
You
Like,
know what?
even if it-
Roll.
Oh,
Actually, there is a dead body. You know where a dead body
Yeah, I was
is.
gonna ask the person I
Oh.
killed. Did he have a weapon?
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Victor,
Affirmative. I am Victor.
you use weapons.
Affirmative. However, I am currently unarmed.
Well, I know where you can get a weapon.
Let us go then. So I'll just assume we're at the body. What do they have?
They had a las gun.
I pick that up. I have my las gun again. Yay.
Alright, so...
Is it a full clip?
Yes. So, as you start digging around this body that's conveniently missing a head from a power sword wound, you don't know how that happened.
No, he just tripped.
You start digging
Dangerous.
around the area, and eventually you pick up the fallen soldier's las gun.
Right. Is there any bits like cybernetic implants or anything on him, or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Nothing
Alright.
of note anyway, like... actually, let's roll that. See if there is anything. No.
No. Yeah.
So,
no
is no
parts to
one
salvage.
is no one alarmed that there is a dead body on the ship that Dakota just happened to know exactly where it was?
Dead bodies are common. Best not to think about it.
As that happens, you see 3 Kroot walk out from the shadows. It is the one with the cyber leg.
I will greet them in Tau. Hello, friend Kroot.
We are no friends. We are hungry. Are you going to eat
Noted.
that?
Negative. You may have use of this cadaver if you wish.
They're all yours.
Very well. You chose wisely today.
Oh, one question if I could ask you, and I'll unslung the Kroot rifle off my back. Do y'all have any ammunition y'all are willing to barter for this?
Where did you get that?
It was given to me by a very close friend. Say as my hand starts moving towards my pulse carbine.
We have no ammunition to spare. Need it to keep away creatures.
Like,
Very well.
by chance, the heretics?
The octo-looking people with the eight limbs.
The heretics. The heretics help us. Gave us the... brought me back from the brink.
See, they're not all bad. Maybe they're not the ones who butchered our engine seer friend.
Negative. Heretics must be eliminated for the betterment of mankind.
Who you kill is not our business. Unless we are
Yeah.
paid.
Of course. Enjoy your meal. Have a great rest of the journey.
You appear as fish out of water.
That obvious?
Very.
Not obvious. More like as obvious as the sun's light.
Yeah, pretty obvious, I'd imagine. Anyways, we'll be getting out of your way. I'll turn back towards the party and...
Be careful, young one. May that rifle guide your path.
Thank you.
And the
You're
crew
gonna let them
turns.
call you a fish? Thinking that's an insult.
No, it just... I mean, I'm kind of out of my depth here.
Out of your depths.
Depth.
You have depths.
Are you a fish?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not a fish. I'm
Oh, so
a
you have-
Glavesa.
Yet somehow you're
I'm
not
human.
wearing yellow.
Correct. It's not yellow. It is dark tan. It is ochre.
Then you're not
No,
more
it's yellow.
You're fish. I can lie too.
This party.
So you're not a fish,
No, I'm not a fish. That is correct.
but you're in debt.
I'm out of my depth.
What is
so
your
you finished
usual
paying
depth?
off your debt.
Did you kill him? Was that you?
Changing of
Okay.
topics.
Like turns towards Tycona.
I can't believe it took you this long to figure that out.
No, I had suspicions. Just now I'm asking you to confirm them.
Well, I was hungry.
Wait, you were hungry? So you... Oh god, the blood and everything. That makes way too much sense now.
And in my defense, he ran.
That was not the line I was expecting. Okay, so apparently dead bodies are a thing that just happen on Imperial ships.
Hey,
You
thank for
eat
subscribing.
blood. You're just a pirate. And you two are apparently machine obsessed. The Imperium of Man is really, really weird.
Hang on. These two Eldari Xenos are not Imperium aligned.
And it would be
Well-
best you would never call me that again.
I didn't call you that. I said you're a pirate.
You're a fish.
Oh, yes, I am. And you're a fish.
Sorry.
A fish not wearing yellow.
Okay. So, after a few hours, are you guys going to try to search for a room or anything?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. I'll also still be working out how to get my hands on the heretics.
At least a place we're not gonna fall over.
So, as you search around the entire area, you head back to the tech priest. The tech priest informs you that they have what they consider a safe house aboard the ship.
Mm.
You assume that it is as safe as they look.
Yeah.
So as you get to this spot, they have nothing in their room. It is all disheveled, and there's like a pile of something that is semi-soft that they lay on. And their door has like those close hinge things that are like huge and like the giant locks.
Yep.
They have one of those on their door as they try to shut it, and you notice that they can't lift their arm up enough anymore to shut their door anymore. Malfunction in my left arm.
May I hold it up for you? And I try and open the door as much as, or help him open the door.
You successfully open the door. It is not locked, obviously. And then you lock the door behind them, and now you are in a big old empty room. Actually, it's not big. It's more like a New York style apartment, so essentially a closet.
Core Richter. I have an idea for a second. I have this monocular. Pull out my Tau issue monocular. Is there any way y'all could use this to possibly repair one of his eyes? Our tech seer, our engine seer friend.
Can we roll for that?
Yeah, that sounds pretty neato heckin' burrito. Are any of you in armor or any type of do you have any trades yet?
Traits.
Or do you
No.
want to just...
Let me just. Somewhere there's like what crafting you can do without the trades. I just can't remember what page number. Ah, crafting items.
Alrighty.
Shit, Medicaid,
And
survival, tech use. Well, that's just the time and the extended test success. Then trade items. Okay. This is page 97 for your reference, Alexis.
Oh,
I
I
have
don't have my
one
book
in
up. I apologize.
Medicaid. I have one in
Okay.
Medicaid and two in tech use, but no
Well,
trades.
one thing on tech use is note in the case of tech use, characters cannot create items they do not have access to designs for.
And you unfortunately don't have the you don't have the designs for these
Yeah.
just yet.
Yep. Okay, that's fair. So we can't. Can we at least roll to see if it's possible to do? No. We'll say it's possible. Cancel. Yeah. We'll say, given our current resources, I doubt that is possible. I tend to Val. Or Virillion. Virillion.
Well,
Oh,
well,
Virillion. Sorry.
it's an idea.
You are
Keep it
innovative and think
for
on your
later.
feet.
Oh well, thank you. It was part of my training.
And you see the tech priests just kind of flop themselves onto the pile and just pass right out. As you
I
see
will.
their...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will tend to them and be right back. I'll be a minute.
Okay.
While that's happening, I'm tending to them.
No problem. So, you guys are on the ship with little to no resources at all.
Yep.
If you raid this room, you can find... you might be able to find a few things.
Yeah.
That's the roll.
Yep,
I think that's kind of dirty for. I think that's kind of dirty for us to go raid this guy's room.
He has agreed to work with you.
Yeah.
I succeed by 2 on
Yeah.
awareness check.
Looking through some stuff. Awareness.
So, that's all we need. Oh, wow, we got 4 degrees. Okay. Well, if anyone can get higher than 4 degrees, I'm just going to say this now. After...
If it's site-based, I get a +10.
Oh, so
So,
you have
degree
5
extra?
degrees.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 5 degrees of success. We are good here. After a little bit of digging around the room itself,
I return.
you find a small, like, safe, and the safe itself is not locked. It's just a heavy, and you can see that there were welding marks on it, that somebody cut this safe open. But they've still been using it as, like, a makeshift shelf. And once you open it, you see inside, and you see MREs. And we're going to see how many are in there.
Oh.
D8. 8.
Wait.
Okay. There's 8 of them in
MRIs is...
there. Ration packs.
Ready meals
Ration
ready to
packs.
eat.
I would assume 1 MRE is equal to 1 ration?
Yes.
Or, yep, nice. Very nice.
So you have 8 days of rations.
I got
And
a
it-
bottle of some blood, right? From that guy.
Ooh.
In addition to the 9 roaches.
Yeah, I'll say you can. Add a bottle of blood that is good for 2 servings, okay?
Right, perfect.
It's only for you.
Doses of... Okay.
Alright, so that gives the total of 17 rations. Let's go with the 9, split between the 5 of us. That's 2 apiece with 1. Someone's going to be under 1.
Alright, so which one of you wants to take the fatigue?
Oh, was that for?
Searching?
No, you're gonna run out of food, so one of you is just gonna be exhausted.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay, and what day do you want to take it?
Day 2.
Alright, so day 2, you get exhausted. And as day 3 comes around, you're allowed to eat once again. And day 4, the shields on the ship itself start to flitter and go down, and the ship itself violently jolts itself back into real space. You hear an announcement over the entire ship. We have arrived. Make sure you have your cogs in hand.
Our one cog. Woo!
Did anyone want to do anything in those 4 days?
I'd still be
three.
trying to, like, pin down the heretic.
So you know
I'm
where
going.
they are on the ship.
Yes, I am going to scour for like anything useful, like scrap or
Okay,
something
roll
like
me
that.
an awareness test, and I assume you're doing this each day?
Yep.
Okay, so roll me 4 of them.
All right. Awareness.
Yeah, the 18 roaches are gone.
Thank you.
The first day didn't go well.
Nope.
The second way didn't. How many days? 4?
4. Second day of searching through the ship, nothing found. Third day, we'll get to that. And the 4th day. We'll get to that as well. Okay, so as you're searching through the ship itself, and I assume you did this off on your own.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be like, oh, you isolated yourself and now you die. Mwahaha. No. But you did go off on your own to do this. And as you're searching through the mess hall and everything, and you start going deeper into the ship, you come across a fight between what appears to be an ogren and some type of other creature that is not an ogren, but definitely not human. But it's rather large and it's covered in hair from head to toe. It is a big creature, and it appears intelligent, and they are just boxing it out. And as they're fighting, there's a betting pool. Do you wish to put anything up for a bet, and who do you want to bet on?
What do I even have to bet? The only thing I would have on me is the circuit board.
Alright, so...
Or the sacred augments. I am not going to bet, but I am going to observe. I'm just going to sit back and watch. Just because what's happening is fascinating to me.
Okay, so I'll say that happens on the 4th day. So on the 3rd day, we will grant you something because I am a nice person. And
Yay.
I am super, super, super cool. Alrighty. So, I need to look at my handouts really quickly. Make
Hey,
sure
wait
I
a
don't
minute.
accidentally give you anything. So, what do they call the currency in this sector?
Throne?
Credits. They're
Yeah,
guild
it was
credits.
guild credits.
Guild credits. Oh. Oh, you're giving me something to bet. Alright. Alright.
So, you come across a mutilated body.
As you do.
You see blooded tracks rolling away from it. You also hear it in the distance. You are the first on the scene.
Yep. Great.
This person appears to have been, with a 3, you would know this. This person was hit by some type of weapon in their upper chest, and the force of this weapon caused a gravitational anomaly that crushed their upper half instantly.
Yeah.
And their
I'd
legs
assume
just
that-
hit the ground.
Ugh. Yeah, it's either me or my optical mechadendrites looking at the body while the other party, for lack of a better word, is sort of looking down the hallway. guess, on alert of whether or not something is, whatever did this is coming back.
So, do you search the body?
Yes, I searched the body and have the optical mechadendrite, sort of keep an
checking?
eye out.
So,
Yep.
as you go through this, you can take this person's oath cog,
Yep, I'll take the Earth cog.
and they have 30 guild credits,
Alright.
and that is what you find. Does anybody else wish to search the ship?
I'll take a whack around and see what I can find.
Oh my god, I love it. Okay. You have 4 awareness
Elf.
tests.
I'll follow the not fish.
The good old not fish. Alright, so your first day of traveling through this ship itself, you see a plethora of different types of alien aboard this vessel. Some you recognize from your studies within the greater good. Some you recognize as threats to the greater good.
Okay, I'm gonna do my best to keep my hand away from the gun to not let training kick in and start shooting.
As you're looking through and everything, you do happen to find a rusted type of... Not a rusted, but a beaten up style sword sitting in the corner of a room. It appears that the owner is currently in the middle of a fight.
A fight with what?
That is a good question. I am going to say it's a 3 crew. So this person is throwing hands with a crew. They are human, but they're rather muscular for a human. A little bit shorter than you. You've never seen a human like this. Strange little creature.
I'm just gonna kind of stand at the door and just kind of observe for a second.
So you hear the person like get punched by one of the crew, and then you just feel like, "Aye, you hit like a wet chicken," and you just see him right hook one of the crew in the jaw and knock it unconscious. And the other crew jumps in and starts trying to punch him and grab him, and the one crew grabs his arm and tries to get it into an arm bar before you see him lift something that he probably shouldn't be able to, which is a small table that was bolted to the ground, and smack him with it. Like, think a snack tray style table, that's it. But smack him with it after ripping it out of the ground, the rusted bolts just giving way. And then the third one, he rams its head against his knee and throws it to the ground. And he's like, "You fight pretty well for chickens."
Holy greater good. Where did you learn to fight?
Oh. You're one of them
I'm Evasa.
Arbites. That's it.
I want to say no, but I know some of my friends are going to want me to say yes, so yes.
I learned to fight. Grew up in the Underhive. You learned to fight pretty well.
That sounds like a rough upbringing.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a kraken spiral before?
I'm sorry, what?
Kraken spiral. These giant creatures. 16 legs, 14 rows of teeth. I took one down myself. Bare hands.
That sounds like a genuine nightmare, and I don't believe you, but all right.
Yeah. Do you want to roll scrutiny on this person?
No, I know a BS tall tale when I hear one.
Yeah, you're right. And what about you?
Anyway, I'm from kind of a smaller frontier world. I'm not really ever seen a hive before, so But
You
I'm
haven't lived
I
until you've
grew up-
been to Hellman's Hive. Crazy.
I'll take your word on that. But I know how tough and crude are. I've grew up around them.
These ones?
Damn.
Yeah, these ones are pretty nasty. Put a big scratch right in my chest.
Oh, that is a nasty one.
You see the Kroot get up and look at him, and he just goes, "Same time tomorrow." And the Kroot nod their heads.
Hi, group friend.
It is you.
I say in Tao.
Be careful of that one. Stronger than he appears.
I'll say I saw that fight.
Squats, rare creatures. If we kill him, we get to eat him and gain his muscle mass.
You said he was a squat?
Yes, rare species. Shaper would like him.
All right, that's a new species. Never met a squat before. I say, looking back at him, and my name's Jordan Kemp. Offer my hand to shake him from
Hey, you
shake.
squat. And he grips you a big old bear hug.
No, I'm not a squat. I'm a human.
Then why are you so puny? Look at you. You're tiny.
Because
You're
look,
taller
I'm
than
just
him
short.
by almost a foot.
Yeah, I know. I'm short for a human. I'm just short. Can you let me go, please? You're sort of dislocating my spine.
Sure. What can I do for you? You
Oh,
here for
I'm
sign up
just
for a fight? There's a big fight downstairs. I'm gonna go and join that later today.
Oh, interesting. No, I'm just kind of wandering around the ship, seeing what I could find and such.
Oh, well, if you're looking for some fun, some thing to pass the time, and some guns, you can go right down the hall.
Guns, you say?
Are you looking
So,
for
guys,
nuns? Yeah, nuns. We've had a few of them. You might want to go down to the
Wait.
Red Hall, right on the left. I'm sure you can find something.
Red Hall on the left.
Yeah, anyway,
Oh,
I gotta get going. You have yourself a good day.
Is this happening on the 4th day? So I'm
Yes.
underneath.
Yeah, you are underground.
Does that mean I'm able to bet on this guy? Or
Yes.
should I just...
You'll see him enter in a bit.
I am
Crap.
going to first analyze the probability, considering, I just remembered, hey, I've got money. I'm going to perceive and analyze the probability of which one is more likely to win.
Okay.
Well, again,
roll
this
for
all
me to
happened.
learn.
This all happened on the first day.
Moral
So,
awareness?
Oh yeah, that did happen on the first day. He's training.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So second day, I'm sitting there just like, crap. Did he say guns were down the Red Hall on the left, or was that? Well, I don't even know what a nun is. It's got to be guns. He had to just misspeak. Got to be guns in the Red Hall to the left.
From beyond Jorin. What in camera is a chicken?
I'm really not sure.
You know
Oh,
that it's a
God.
derogatory term for Kroot.
I mean, it's not a nice term, but I don't know where it comes from. I mean, I suppose it's the way the crew kind of look more bird-like. But also, how long have you been behind me?
Since you left.
What? Why are you following me through the ship?
Well, you look vulnerable, which means you sound like the perfect bait for potential food.
I mean, I'm at least glad you think of me valuably enough to look after me. So, okay. You want to go find some guns?
Frick yes.
All right, red hallway to the left.
We're gonna fade to black right there. It is not guns that you found. Anyway,
Some muscle.
Avalon, for 3 days, 4 days, what do you want to do?
Avalon wishes to move out. Ever since entering the warp, he's been highly on edge, feeling the eye of some looming dread on them.
Someone who is thirsting for some souls, perhaps?
Thirsting for that Avalon booty. Damn it, Slanesh.
Damn it, sexy Avalon.
So, eventually, each of you find your way down towards the fighting pits, if you want to go there, of course, on the 4th day before the shutters open and everything, and the ship is ready to make berth at the final location. So, there is a total of 6 fighters in this fight. We have a squat, a gorilla. I don't really know how else to describe this creature. It's basically a sentient gorilla. It's Gorilla Grodd in 40k. I don't know how else to describe it. They're really smart and really silly. You have...
Oh, Jokero?
No, it's not a Jokero.
Oh, okay.
You have a Ogren that has 1 bionic arm. And I need to find my other sheet. There is a human in the fight.
Quick question about the Ogren. Is he wearing yellow coveralls?
He is not.
Oh, not a target. Okay.
Are you a fish?
So, was there anything else
Look.
that matches this Ogren to the one we're looking for?
No.
Or no? Just a coincidence. Okay.
Look, I just spent the last 3 days what I thought was a gun show getting preached to by a bunch of women with white bob cuts for 3 days.
It wasn't all too
I
bad.
don't know this, Bob.
And I'm pretty sure one of them tried to... She said it was converting. She took me to a back room by herself and, well, I just want to say, the Imperium of Man, they got a few bonus points today. That's all I'm saying.
Alright. One of them is... Okay, so can somebody write this down for me, the contenders?
Yep, I
We
can
have-
do that.
A squat. We have an Ogren. We have a gorilla. We have a human who is an Arbite and has the shield and everything. And we have a woman with 2 swords. Okay. So.
Alright.
Well, hey, I recognize that guy. He's pretty cool. I think we should bet on him. The squad.
All right.
I-
So, can you write it in the Roll20 chat just so the people watching can see it?
Yep. So we have what?
Okay.
Oh no. But I'll just write Ogren. Wait, is that how you spell Ogren?
Ogryn or something like that. It's really weird.
YN. Okay. Alright.
Kinda like ogre, but grinning.
Yes, they're really silly.
With a Y.
Yep.
Okay, so as you're writing this, you see the microphone come down in the middle of the arena, and you see a green hand in the darkness grab it and pull it close to them. Who's ready for a fight? Alright, in this corner we got... Hang on, I gotta do an actual orc voice. I'm stuck on my Ogren voice and my squat voice. Hang on. Hang on, I gotta get into it. Spice Marine! Anyway. So, the creature grabs it and just goes, Oi, who's ready to fight? In this corner we got the Ogren named O. Mostly because he couldn't spell out the rest of his name. And we got the man beast. Hang on, I need a name for him. I apologize. I need names really quickly.
Gorilla Grodd. Just go for it.
I'm not gonna name him Grodd. I am
Dog
thinking about
then.
naming
Gorilla
him
dog.
Grodd.
Grug.
Gorilla Drog. Drog.
Gorilla
let's,
Gort.
Rot.
Gorilla Gorilla.
Gorilla. Yeah, that's what we're gonna name him.
No, his name's Lord Ferdinand Williamson.
Okay. He's actually gonna be named Blitz.
Oh.
Our next fight is between Albite Snow and the Death Cult assassin known as Ivy Fist.
Ivy Fist. That seems a bit pretentious.
Make the rules.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wouldn't mean to interrupt.
Okay then, don't interrupt. And he like flips you off and moves on. So there should be.
Hey, I'm getting. I'll lean over to Avalon. Like, I've been getting that gesture a lot. That must mean people are really friendly.
You should do it back.
Really? You think that'd be good?
Okay.
It'd be rude to not to. Do it.
Oh.
And at Avalon's gesture, and I'll flip the announcer off as well with a big smile.
You just see him laugh. And we have our last contender. And he gestures at you.
Wait, what?
Do you enter the
God.
ring?
I imagine I'm gonna get pushed by someone into the ring.
Yes, me.
Alrighty then.
You got this.
What did I say the
Show him what
Arbite's
you got.
name was?
Snow.
Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing? Oh, the squat. Squat. We'll go with No, we can't go with that. That's too funny. There we go. Okay. So, the orc introduces each of the contenders. You have Ivy Fist, the Death Cult assassin. The Ogren, only known as O. You have the Gorilla, known as Giftness. Don't ask, it's a random name generator. The Arbite, Snow. The Squat, Bushy Fiend. And the newest contender, and he puts the microphone up to you.
Jordan Kemp?
Jordan Kemp. And he slaps you on the back. The Human. The Umi.
Yeah!
I've got the Humi who's gonna die first.
I'm genuinely surprised one of the Jakari didn't say, he's fish.
His chassis will likely be decimated.
I know, right? It's gonna be great.
Make sure to give him a yellow coffin.
Speaking of which, I am going to analyze the contenders and see who is the more likely to win.
So, based on size and power, it would be
Do I
obvious-
not roll awareness or no?
You can roll awareness. Go right ahead. You'll get a plus 20 because this one's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, obvious it's me.
Alright. Sure.
The 5'5", 150-pound, like, teenager.
Okay, so on first glance, the Ogren with the Power Fist seems like it's probably going to win.
Oh no.
But you do have records of legendary feats that Death Cult assassins have done, and Arbites are no joke either. Squats are an anathema to you. You have no idea what they are. And this gorilla seems pretty smart. But if you were to place a bet, it would probably be on the Ogren for its sheer size.
If we are to invest in this event, I would suggest perhaps the Ogren, based on physicality alone.
Okay, so I need me a fighting pit. And
Oh,
all
quick
of
question,
you.
Alexis.
Yes, that is I. I'm
What?
Alexis.
Given that we had a rest, what I've gotten my fate points back.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna need those.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
there I
then.
am. What am I doing there?
Don't mind these people.
Hello. Just chilling.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. This is my good old fighting pit. That's all you need to know about. So, let me just grab some duders to represent things. We got the orc.
We're sitting on the outside, aren't we? Yeah.
Okay, that orc did not work. Let's go with this orc. Wow, my orcs are just not working. There we go. So, you guys can be placed here if you want. I don't know why this is blinking so slow. This is the announcer, and I am going to need stuff for people. I'm actually just going to use an orc boy to represent
Can
the
you-
gorilla.
Ping it once more, sorry.
Just right next to this Mega Knob over here.
Okay, thank you.
So,
Pink
let's
didn't
get
show on
some
my end.
Dudes together. And
I don't even know how to.
get something to represent a death cult assassin. Nothing here. Go with assassin there. We'll go with this. Yeah. Assassin. Then we need something for an Ogren. I might actually have it. Do I have an Ogren? I feel like I have an Ogren. We do have an Arbite. Perfect. There he is. I am so good at having things ready in advance. Don't worry about me.
We have a Joram.
So 1, 2, 3. We still need a Death Cult Assassin. I'm just gonna use the Sister of Battle as one. We'll just keep her nice and small for this. So that is 4. Who are we missing? The gorilla?
There I am.
Okay, so let's go with no, we're using that as the Ogren.
For the squat.
Oh yeah.
How do I place myself on the map?
I
You
just-
drag your character.
Yeah.
I made
My
this one
character is
too.
very small.
There we go.
How?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we need
So
to.
if you open, where you can open your character sheet and just drag that, the name.
Let's see. What?
Oh wait, hold on. They're using the wrong picture. What? Oh, you forgot to update the
Yeah,
token.
I forgot to update the token. That is my bad. I'll fix it after this game, I promise.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna remove.
Sit in
Let's
the
see.
back.
What can I use for? Let's use this aberrant.
All right, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
I'll be
Perfect.
right back too.
Got my tokens. Got
How do I
everything ready.
remove? How do I remove the token then?
You'd have to go to edit and everything to change the token. Do you have a token maker?
Nah, I just mean like move it off the thingy,
Oh.
so it's not standing there.
Where is it?
So it's not on the map. There we go, next to the
Oh
guy.
yeah, you should just be able to move it.
But just drag it back into the group. I mean, like,
Oh,
No,
into the
so
character
there's no
sheet,
longer a
just
token
delete it.
okay, how does one do that?
Oh, just click it.
Press
and
delete
hit
on the
delete.
keyboard.
Sorry about that. Okay, let's go with. Do we just have some crazier music? We have a. Let's go with. How does this work?
I return. What have I missed?
There we go. Get some battle music up in this. So, place your bets now. Who do you think is going to win? And I will have to roll combat against Joran. Unfortunately, I apologize.
I turn to Avalon and I present the 30 credits. While I typically advise against gambling, do you wish to partake?
Avalon grabs the tokens,
Yep.
puts them in his pocket. I'll get plenty joy from the fights. just thinking it's a token of gratitude.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
On a side
Yeah,
note,
he
did you
turns
want to
like-
bet anything? It is up to you.
This is the second time you've just taken something off me! And he's just gonna be like, oh,
Does
we could have
anybody
at
want to
least
put anything
let that. No, I don't think a tech priest would gamble.
I don't have money.
You
And
don't need to just. You can do it with anything.
You know what? I will throw my training knife, my poke stick, up for as collateral.
And who are you going
don't you
for?
need that?
I'm gonna put it on my squat friend I met a few days ago.
Alright, so just so you know, if you do this and you fail to win, they are going to think that you are throwing your match.
Well, that would depend if I'm fighting him.
No, because you have to fight everyone.
Oh.
It's a tournament.
Well, okay, I'll put
yeah, we
I'll
have
put
our
it on me
tournament arc.
then.
Alright, so you're betting it
I'll
on
put
yourself.
it on me.
Okay, so we got one item. Any other items?
No.
Okay,
Oh
so
well,
you're-
thanks for the vote of confidence, guys.
Core, do you wish to bet anything?
I just got back. I don't have anything to bet with.
Well, you could bet with, yourself, like service. And I don't mean that in any way, bad. But let's
No,
see.
I'm good.
I wouldn't want to work for any of these guys, regardless of what
You could
job
have
it
bet
is.
your vials of Sacred Undulance. Or
No,
your
I'm
autogun.
good.
No. No.
I'm anticipating getting in a fight, hopefully, at some point soonish, so no.
Avalon, do you wish to bet anything?
I suppose I should, yeah.
You have stolen all our money.
All
I
right.
bet no. Does Avalon have any idea based on, how many battles you've seen in the gladiatorial pits?
I
At home?
previously just advised the Ogren, but you might have your own experience. You might want to roll perception check or something.
Yeah, you can roll perception or common lore. And you will get a plus 10 to it because you're so used to gladiatorial pit fights.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, it's one of the big ones, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, and I get, what did you say, plus 10?
Plus 10. Okay, well,
Oof.
you've never seen these creatures in the pits. You do know that it's often the big ones that are voted for, but it's the little witches that usually end up winning.
I'm gonna.
Okay, and how many credits did I borrow from a
30.
30? Okay, I will bet 10 on the witch, not the witch.
The smallest one there is Joran.
I
Oh,
think he
that'll
means
make-
the
that's
I
called
think the
assassin.
smallest is the squad in terms of height.
No, I think he's talking about the Death Cult Assassin.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going with the assassin. Alrighty.
I'm gonna
Connor?
put on dose of poison on Joran.
Okay.
I'm
You
sorry.
see the-
I'm sorry. That's just funny.
You see the Grot taking tickets, taking credits, and everything, and then he goes, "Oh, what are you betting?
Poison.
On who?
Yellow Arbor.
Oh, the yellow
Joran,
one.
the human.
The banana.
Yes.
Yeah. You betting on him?
The banana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Betting on him. Betting on him. Okay. Okay. Payout is 10 times because he is small, like Grot. Grot's never win
Okay.
fights.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. So you sure you want to bet on him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand this. Sorry, I thought of something that just popped into my head. Okay, so he just goes, alright, X. And then you see like a crude bet, like a ham sandwich on the Ogren. Oh, yes. Oh, this has toppings on it. Oh, this is expensive. Yes. And then he puts it away. And you. Credits? Yeah, thrones. Oh, no thrones. Credits, guild credits. And then he takes a bet from another person. Then he looks over at, Joran and just goes, "What? You better not be betting on anybody else. You can only bet on yourself."
No. Yeah, I'll reach back behind me, pull out the training knife, and hand it to him. I bet this on me.
Oh, hey. Oh. He just undoes it really quickly, looks at it, and goes, This weird smell. But okay.
Yeah,
It's nice knife.
It's nylon. It's nylon. It's a training knife.
It's a chopper? Okay, betting chopper. Oh, and who are you betting on? You're betting on yourself. There's a payout of 10-1 because you're gonna lose. You're small. Like Grot.
Well, hey, small guys do win. Positive mental outlook, little guy. Positive mental outlook.
You are lacking in other departments. I sort of, on, I guess, loudspeaker mode, communicate.
You there, tall one, knife ears. What are you betting?
10 credits.
10 credits. 10 credits on who?
On the Monkai Witch.
The Monkai Witch. What the hell is that?
Just points at the Death Cult assassin.
Oh, the one with the 2 choppers. Yeah. Okay. And you see him like jot down a note, and he just goes, okay. Ivy Fist, the Death Cult assassin. She's the favorite to win. This will be her 2nd championship.
At about this point, I'll lean over to Richter. It's like, hey, Richter, what's a chopper?
Chopper definition from Lexiconum. Chopper is slang orc term for a sharp object.
Okay.
Okay, that actually answered. All right, thank you, Richter.
Are all bets in? What about you there?
Well,
You there, Tentacle One. Are you betting anything?
how about I bet how to teach you how to wire up a light bulb.
Boss! And you see him pull out this weird, like, what appears to be a data slate, and he, like, pokes a button on it. Boss! Wants teach! Yeah. The lights. Oi! I ain't need anything like that. Wait, is that one of them Hume mech boys? Are you a Hume mech boy?
Affirmative.
Ah, yes. Oi! I want his robe. Wait. Boss said that he wants your robe. Take it as collateral. For a bet.
Negative. I wish to trade information for information.
Boss says he wants no-whats for no-whats.
Oi! This ain't no charity. What do you know?
Oi! Boss wants to know what your no-whats is.
I know many things. Medical, technological, electrical, etc.
Weird boy. Boss, he's a weird boy, mech boy.
Oi! Bird boy, mech boy. I never heard of such a thing. What is he offering?
He says he can teach you how to do... I didn't write it down. What'd you say?
I can teach you various things, from simple wiring to something more complex, if you wish.
He says he can teach you how to do wiring or something more bigger.
Or bigger? Oh. I'm down for 10 credits. 10 credits should be worth it.
Boss says he'll give you this many.
Affirmative. However, you may also substitute that for something else. Can you provide me any information on the multi-legged individuals who scoured the ship?
Wants to know about the weird mech boys.
Oi! We ain't deal with them. They're mean.
No, but we will give you 10 credits. That's final offer.
10 credits will suffice.
If you win. Now,
I
who are you
will
betting
bet on the assassin.
on? Good old Ivy Fist. Oh, she's my favorite too. For a little one, she packs one hell of a wallop. Alright. And what about
She
you?
appeared.
And you see this little grot go to another person, then like hold up a little the sign and everything, and taking a few more bets. Alright. Are all bets in?
I think so. Anyone else?
Core or Takona?
I bet poison.
Yes, you did. So you bet. Core.
Core.
No, I've missed a bit. Do I have to bet?
No.
No.
Okay. No.
Okay. Alright, all bets are in. Let the fighting begin.
Oi, that's my line!
Sorry, boss.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright.
that poor Grot.
Hey,
Ladies,
Joran.
and whatever the hell else you are, welcome to the fight pit. Here, we have no rules. Except we do. So we like our fighters fighting and winning. But in order to win, they can't die. So they can beat them almost to death. Or not death, but very close. Like if they die on the way out of the arena, we are not held liable. Yeah?
Yes, boss, those are the rules.
Oh, yeah. Back to it. We have a plethora of fighters today. We got, the Ogren coming back for his second championship. We got, Giftness, the gorilla. His mighty roar can be heard all over the ship. Many have perished with just his voice alone. We got Takapa, otherwise known as the All-Bite Snow. He brings swift justice or whatever he peddles. We didn't really know, he just bops people with his big chopper. Then we have the squat menace himself, the rarest one in the galaxy. We have Bushy Fiend. Then we have our newest contender, the squishy yellow menace known as Joran.
Boo!
I'm not yellow. Just say I'm not
As
yellow.
somebody who is covered in yellow themselves, I can tell you that I see greatness in him. This is his first ever competitive fight ever. We ain't never seen him fight nothing nohow. But I guarantee he is either gonna be bloody or make the others bloody. But speaking of blood, we have the Death Cult Assassin, known as Ivy Fist. This'll be her final fight. She has done so well for the past 13 consecutive years with 12 championships.
Holy crap, that voice is killing my throat, by the way.
Meanwhile, I sort of hushily say, like lean over to the others, I have booked Joran for a needed appointment in the near future.
Tychona starting drooling because all this talk of blood is making me hungry.
Okay. So, the fighting begins. Now, I'm not going to make you sit through all of this, but essentially, the gorilla goes up against the Ogren, and the Ogren immediately loses. Like, the gorilla
Because
just
it's a gorilla.
Yeah, it outsmarts him, it knows where to hit him, and with the first shot, it disables his power fist. The gorilla, unfortunately, is defeated. Not the gorilla, the
Ogren.
Next up, we have the Arbite versus this guy.
That's true.
Joran, the gorilla pats you on the back and just says, "Don't worry, chap. You got this. I believe in you." They never expect the young one to actually be as strong as they say. I see greatness.
Thank you.
I like to think the gorilla talks like extremely Victorian or Edwardian or whatever.
Now,
It's a good day, good sir.
now, good day, chap. Now give us a right proper wallop.
Oh no.
I can't talk like a British person. I am a New Yorker. We're arch enemies.
I yelled to Joran, "Hey, if you lose, you owe me blood."
So, the Arbite cracks his mace against the ground, and you see the lightning start coming off of it.
Ready to rumble.
And he just goes, "Draw your weapon." Actually, she says.
Unfortunately, I sort of bet my weapon. I wasn't aware this was a weapon fight. I thought it was fist fight.
You did not bring a weapon.
No.
Honorable if not stupid. And she clashes the mace against the shield itself. And she
Are
begins,
we able?
This is why you have armor spikes.
She begins to
Should
close
we
the
provide
distance.
him something?
Oh, the Humi forgot a weapon! Either brave or stupidity, we know not.
I turn to
Last time I saw someone this brave, they got their face pounded in less than 13 seconds. Very one-sided match.
Averlon. Perhaps you may donate the sword.
I will think about it if you pronounce my name again.
Averlan. Is that correct?
Lan Karamas. Joran can't just see us visibly argue. Avalan grabs his sword and tosses it towards him.
Nat 1 stabs him
And
instead.
we got his human.
No, hang on.
Oi, we got some pointy ears throwing in a blade for his buddy. Oh, how nice.
Go ahead and roll me a weapon skill test or an athletics to try to catch it.
Try not to lose your hand. I don't have
Holy
a.
crap, you
Yay.
catch it.
I was really hoping for it to land behind the Arbites. That's what I was hoping for.
So, as you catch it, I need you to... no, they miss. With an 84, they swing their mace at you and miss because you catch the weapon and duck under it. So, go ahead and roll an attack against them.
I'm going to try and grapple, like try to get around behind the shield, mace, and just grab and go for the slam.
To get around the shield, you would have to disarm them, which is a weapon skill test. It's opposed.
Alright.
Are you going to try to oppose weapon skill test them?
Yes, I just rolled it.
Okay. They rolled a 46, so they fail by 1. What is your weapon skill?
34.
Theirs is 35. They actually beat you on that. So, that is your action for the turn. They rolled a 40, so you need to roll a dodge or a parry.
I didn't learn to parry, so I'm going to dodge.
Dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge. As the mace comes down, and once again, you duck underneath it. You may attack back.
All
You
right.
try to make combat go as quickly as possible.
Okay, once again, I'm going to
Disarm?
go to try to disarm the mace.
Okay.
35.
47. You actually grab the mace from them and twirl it out of their hands. Are you discarding the mace, like throwing it aside, or are you just letting it fall to the ground?
Yeah, I'll toss the mace
Or are you
back
holding it in
away.
your offhand?
Actually, I'll keep it in my offhand. Yeah.
Okay, so Snow is going to try to ram you with her shield.
Oh.
And this does hit. Roll dodge. And you actually get back just in time. You see those legs start to come in for that shield. Go ahead and roll to attack. You don't have ambidextrous or two-weapon wielder or two-weapon master, so you can't swing with both weapons. You can swing with one, or you can attempt to disarm them again. But you would have to
Go to.
get an empty hand.
I'll swing with the sword and fail horribly.
You rolled a weapon
80.
skill test. You do have to roll to hit them with the sword. But an 86 will
okay.
fail no matter what. They're going to try to get their weapon back by disarming you. They rolled a 98, so it is opposed. Go ahead and roll me a weapon skill test. You win with a -6. How great is that? So-
I rolled a 94.
That is hilarious. You won with a 94. So go ahead and roll to hit.
Right.
We try to speed through this fight.
I'll go with no aim on this one.
Okay.
And you know what? All out. Let's go for it.
That does mean that you can't. They're gonna try to parry you. They do not.
My character's
So roll damage.
I actually don't have anything for damage.
I have the stats for the sword.
Yeah,
Don't
can
worry.
somebody roll the sword's damage, or at least tell our good buddy here what they are?
It's 1d10, I believe, +3? Is it +3? I don't know if that +3... No, that's my last gun, sorry. It's just 1d10.
Alright,
9.
So 9 plus your strength modifier. What's the tens digit of your strength?
+3.
12. So they tank. Okay, they tank it as they get hit in the face with the weapon itself, but their helmet tanks most of the hit.
If Valkyrie had a mouth, it would be a... Like, that you could see. It would be a gape right now.
So, they miss. You are a slippery little one.
And now I'm gonna swing with the mace.
It is in your offhand, so you will get a -20 to swing with this.
Okay.
You are
Alright.
not trained for ambidextrous fighting yet.
I don't. Alright, we'll go with lightning and then another -10 on top of that.
You can't go with lightning, you don't have the skill yet.
Ah, okay.
All-out attack is something that you can do, regardless, because it's not a skill, but it does mean you can't dodge or parry afterwards, so you almost took a huge risk.
Okay, so I'm gonna back that down to a standard attack,
There you go.
and then it's a -20.
No, it's a regular attack if you're swinging with your sword.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stick with sword.
Okay, needing a 6. Yeah, you hit. So they're gonna attempt to parry again. They do this time. So as they hit your sword itself, they are using a shock weapon, not a power weapon. You're lucky, because this is a shock maul, not a power maul. I made that mistake earlier. That's my bad. So they hit your sword out of the way, and now they're swinging at you.
So they just hit us across with a shield?
They hit
Because
the
I
side.
have their mace.
Say what?
I have their mace in my offhand.
Oh yeah, sorry, their shield.
Okay.
So they are trying to oppose weapon skill test you again to grab their weapon out of your hands. They get their weapon back. As they take the shield and crash it into your arm, which releases your hand on their weapon, and they grab it. So you can attack them again. We try to speed through this combat, which is actually
I'm gonna try to
closer than I thought.
I'm gonna try to disarm their shield.
Okay.
So that's just weapon skill test.
Opposed weapon skill. They rolled a 74. So they failed
93.
by 7, 6, 5, 4. They failed by 4, so they actually keep it.
Yeah.
Alright, they're gonna attack you again. They rolled a 69. Nice. So they miss. Low-level enemies, people. Low-level enemies.
Alright.
So it goes back
I'm gonna
to-
go for another all-out attack.
Oh. That hits. They parry it.
Oh.
So they come in with the shield and block your attack, and now they're swinging back with their mace against you. And they miss with an 86. Because I can't roll anything to hit right now.
Alright, and once again.
Alright, needing a 64. You're going for that all out, just trying to hit them as hard as you can. I imagine you're doing this because your character doesn't actually know how to fight yet.
In melee?
He knows how to fight, just not sword fight.
They actually get hit, so go ahead and roll a d10. And then it's +3.
D10
5, 6,
plus
7,
8.
2. Okay. So they take the hit again and still stand there. Now they're gonna attack back. Which they hit finally.
Okay, so that's gonna go to
Dodge.
wounds.
Nope, dodge.
I did
Oh,
all-out
yeah, you
attack.
can. So 1d10. Ugh. 9 plus 6 with a pen of 2. So what is your armor? Let's take a look at you really quickly. So your armor is 7. You can actually soak most of this. So your armor goes down by 2. So down to 5. So you're taking 4 wounds from this. No, you're taking 6 wounds from this, sorry. So you go from
Okay.
10 to 4 wounds.
Oh, that mace hurts.
Yes! And then I need you to roll a toughness test. Because it has shocking! You might want to fate point this.
Yep. And reroll.
Yep. You are
36.
stunned for the round, so they're gonna swing at you again. And roll an 80! Because I'm good at fighting, everybody. This is how fighting is done. Alright, so the stun goes away, and you can now fight again. Normally when you have multiple people in combat, this actually is a real detriment to have one player out due to stun.
Alright. So, once again, for sake of speeding this long, all-out attack.
Okay.
58.
They parry it yet again. Right, their attack back. They 69 you yet again. I wish I was showing you my dice for this. This is ridiculous. Okay, they miss. You get to attack again, needing a 64. If you just want to roll the D100, you can on the side. Make things a lot faster.
There we go.
Okay. That is a 97, so roll the D10 for me.
Oh,
11.
11 is... Okay, and with one mighty blow, they hold their shield up. It comes through the shield, hits their arm behind it, breaks it, and hits their chest armor, and knocks them down to the ground. You have your sword to their throat, and at that point, they yield.
Oi! This squishy one actually did it!
Holy shit, I actually won that. And I'll reach down, offer my hand to pull him up.
Her,
I
in this
only
case.
suggested giving him the weapon so that the mess would not be as difficult to clean up.
Like, boss, I can't believe that little one won. Must have been the yellow.
Or yellow is a lucky color. It's not the lucky color, but it's up there. Up there.
So the woman takes off her helmet, and you see that she is human. No bionics on her face or anything. She disregards your handshake and puts her shield down and picks herself up. And she just goes, better than I expected. And with
Me
that,
too. I was not expecting that.
she leaves. And then you can leave the arena as these two go into it. And after a spat, this one is, as I click the wrong things, defeated.
Was that the,
That was the assassin. Versus
no, the assassin one who lost?
the grower.
Wait, so the assassin lost against the squad? Or has
No,
that...
I think I'm using this one for the squat. So these two start fighting. And actually, no, not this one. This one's eliminated.
Ah! Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go. So that'd be 1, 2, 3 fights. So then it's you three in the arena at the same time.
God. Do I still have my sword? Do I still have the sword?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oi, and for a final match, we're putting all three into the arena at once.
Boss, it's the first time you've counted to 3. I'm very proud of you.
I've been taking lessons. You means, they're good for some. Anyway, the three of them, squat, the Death Cult Assassin, and the Squishy. All in it, all at once. This voice is killing my throat.
Anyway,
Alright, boss, let's get this fight started. Yes.
and you hear the bell go off, and the Death Cult Assassin immediately runs at the squat.
I will immediately run towards the Death Cult Assassin because I'm going to help my squad buddy.
Okay. Now, I need you to roll an attack.
D100. A 4.
Wow, you hit. Well, okay then. She's gonna... Actually, she can't dodge. So go ahead, this blindsides her.
10 points of damage.
Crap, okay. So she takes 4. She's down to that. Very well. She's gonna attack the squat. She hits. She wounds him. That's about right. Okay. And then the squat is going to punch at you because you are right there. And a very easy target.
Squad buddy, I thought we were friends.
So he throws his mighty punch and hits you. Oh, well, actually. Yeah, he misses. He rolled a 75.
Apparently, I'm just really, really squirrely.
Apparently.
Alright, once again, I'm going to swing at the Death Cult Assassin.
Okay, go ahead.
41.
Are you all outing?
No.
Okay, so you needed a... This would be an aimed attack, so I think it was... you rolled it earlier. Where's it? Pokey stick, I think it's 36 that you needed. Where is it? 34. So no, you miss.
Okay.
So I have to use the sister. She swings and misses. Then the squat is going to swing at her and rolls a crit. Okay.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. It's not too much damage. Unfortunately, he rolled minimum damage. So, you know, good crit, good crit. Punched right in the head. Did nothing. Actually, it did quite a bit of damage, but still. Okay, so it's back to you.
Alright. D100 once again at the assassin, and I whiff.
Okay, then. So, this time she's going to turn her attention to you. And she is going to hit you with a 25.
I'm gonna try to dodge.
Okay, go ahead.
There's no trying.
Yay!
Alright,
21.
you succeed. Cool. The squat is going to attempt to punch you. He fails. Then it goes to you.
I'm gonna swing once again at the assassin.
Alright, that's a miss.
46. That would have been an all-out attack.
Okay, all out, it does hit. She's gonna dodge, because she did not dodge against that. She rolled a 74, so go ahead.
11.
6. Alrighty. She is currently injured. So, there we go. And then the squat, she's gonna go. And she hits you with a 22.
I cannot dodge.
Okay, so she's just gonna roll damage, and this might hurt you quite a bit, my buddy. Okay, so what is your armor soak? 7?
7, yes.
Okay, so 1d10 is gonna be 5 plus 5, that's 10. So you have 2. Yeah, you're hit by a power sword.
Yep, I'm down.
Yes.
I had 4 wounds left.
So you're taking, you're at -6 for crit.
Can I use a fate point to... No, I couldn't. No.
Do you want to use one right now to heal?
Yes.
Okay, it's by D5, but I think D5s are stupid, so use a D6. Well, you're at -5. Oh my god, you didn't die.
How the hell?
Okay,
Yellow really is a lucky color.
yeah, so you're not dead. You are stunned for a round. And then the squat is going to swing, and he is going to miss, because I rolled a 60-something. And then, Geeko, you are stunned for this round, and you are alive, because I rolled a 1 on your crit damage, by the way. So it goes back to the...
Nice.
It goes back to the sister, well, the assassin. The assassin is going to swing at you. Okay, I gotta roll distance. She just crit failed. So she threw her sword.
God damn it.
I don't
So
know how
I'm
you're
literally
alive.
I'm literally just standing there, stunned, teetering slowly, about to fall unconscious, and she just yeets her sword past me.
I just rolled 100. She just yeeted her sword. So the squat, seeing this opportunity, is going to swing at her and hit her. And deal 6 damage to her. So she is down to that. Actually, she would be down to that. And then she is stunned for a round. Alright, Geeko, you are up.
So I'm still at -5 wounds.
Yes, but you are alive.
So I can still function at that, or do I have to heal back up?
No, you can still function.
Okay. I'm gonna look to finish off the assassin.
Okay, go ahead, try to attack her.
I failed.
Okay. How many fate points do you have left?
1.
1. You might want to hang on to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so she is stunned. So she is stunned for... She's stunned for 3 rounds. She is not going to do this for a while. Okay, so then it goes to the squat punching you. And he is going to hit you.
We're gonna dodge.
Yep.
Never mind, I'm gonna fate point that.
Okay, and this is your last fate point. You rolled exactly
Never
the
mind.
same.
I dodged right into his other fist.
That's a 3 plus his strength, which is 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 1 damage to you.
So I'm down to -6.
And then it goes to a crit. So you are down for 2 rounds. As you are punched and dazed, you are this and you are that. As you get yeeted away from a punch. So you're out for 2 entire rounds. This goes to the sister. The sister is down for her second round. The squat is now going to try to punch her. He hits her. And then he does enough to break her. And she is gone. And then the squat is not going to use his movement, but he is going to look towards you. It's going to go to you. And this is your second round, and you're still stunned. Yep. He's now going to walk up to you, and he is going to no aim.
I regret giving you the sword.
Okay, so Geeko, you get to punch back.
He missed.
Not only did he miss, he crit missed. I rolled 300s this game, this session. He missed again, but you can't catastrophically fail with... Actually, you know what? Yes, he can. He is going to fall over because he put too much oomph behind that punch. So, you're both on the ground.
At this point, I'm going to roll over on top and just sword point to his throat.
So, do you have a leap up?
Leap up? No.
Okay, so you can't do that all in one action yet. If you had leap up, you could.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to, as we're just laying there side by side, just move the sword, just lay it across his throat. Like, I got you, squat buddy. Just say you yield.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a willpower willpower test for him. Nah, he doesn't care. He just looks at you and just goes, do your worst. And on his turn, he is going to stand up. That's his whole turn.
What a revelation. Okay, are there any negatives to attacking while I'm prone?
No, but he does get a +10 to swing at you.
I'm gonna go to kick him in the balls.
Just swing with your sword, please. I'm gonna try to kick him in the balls. You miss. He's gonna swing at you. He rolled a 77. God damn it, this combat is ridiculous. Okay, go ahead. It's your turn. Are you gonna try to attack him again?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him again, still on my back.
Okay. We called this the spread eagle technique.
There we go.
Alright,
There
you
we go.
hit.
14.
He fails his parry. Actually, he fails his dodge. He doesn't have parry. Roll damage.
Okay, so this is just me kicking him. Would that just be...
If it's your strength modifier, it doesn't even hurt him.
Use a sword, please.
Please use your sword.
Fine.
6
9.
plus 3, 9. Yeah, you hit him.
Stabbed him in the dick.
Well, you stab next to it, and he just goes, "Oi, that it?" And proceeds to roll a 67 and miss you.
How is this? How?
Avalon looks over to Richter. Are they on something?
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack. This should have
I
ended like
already-
10 minutes ago. This combat's been ridiculous. You need one
Point,
hit
that-
to go down.
I
At this
already-
point, can I do a full aim attack on?
If you want a full aim, it's an entire action.
I'm not standing up.
Okay, so you want a full aim?
Yes.
Alright, so next turn you get to do a called attack for free. So,
Alright.
he's gonna try to hit you. Roll to 12.
Since he actually did something.
Yeah, he hit. Do you dodge? No, and you are out
No.
of fate points. So, does this deal damage? 5, 11. And at this point, he punches you unconscious.
He just soccer kicks me in the head.
Yep. So, with that, the orc starts cheering and he goes,
Oi, we got a new champion! But that yellow one put up one hell of a fight. Ain't never seen nothing like that from a Umi. Oh, a small Umi. Well, actually, a really small Umi. Brat-like.
Boy, boss, that got one heck of a fight. That was impressive.
so,
I imagine at this point, Jordan starts waking up, cracks his nose back in place, like, I'm not that small, just so you're aware. I'm just short. Falls back unconscious.
So, with that, we are going to, actually not do that. I'm gonna X this out. There we go. So, with that, you bet on the assassin, so you just lose, unfortunately. She came in third. You just lose. So that the
Well, my bet was a little more unorthodox, so I guess I have to.
Okay,
Play
so
that.
who bet the poison?
Yo,
You actually get 20 credits. You came in second. That was impressive.
hell yeah,
And
profit.
you also get your poison back.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright, so upon looking at your knife, they valued it at Geeko.
Yes.
You get 50 throne credits or guild credits.
50.
Yeah, you would have gotten 100 if you won. The bet on you was 10 to 1 that you were going to lose.
Yes.
So, with that, the squat does help you up, and he goes, "Hey, boy, you put up a good fight."
Thanks. I did better than I thought I would.
Yeah, pretty good with that thing.
I think you broke my nose.
And probably a rib.
Yep. Feels like about 2. Oh.
Gonna go eat good tonight. And he takes off.
And before I get off the field, I'll go help the assassin up off the ground.
There is still a sword on the ground.
I'll help her up, and I'll go walk by and retrieve the sword.
Okay, as you help her up, she looks at you and just goes, "I underestimated you."
I underestimated myself as well.
It was a good fight.
It was. So, Ivy Fist, that's is that a show name or family name?
And she just looks at you and just goes, "It is my cult's name." And she walks
So like a
past
family
you.
name.
She walks past you to go retrieve her sword.
I'll let that one pass.
Alrighty. With that, we bring you guys back to this. As the ship now exits warp space and everything happens, and on the horizon, you see planet covered, well, not a planet, an asteroid covered in ice.
Ooh.
So, the announcements go up and everything. The ship begins its docking procedures upon this large asteroid. And you hear an announcement come out. All passengers leaving for Icemair, please get ready to depart. I repeat, all passengers leaving for Icemair, make your way to the doors to depart.
Okay.
You've had a few hours since the fight, so you can actually function and everything.
Yeah, I'm just getting those last few blood clots from broken nose blown out. Just Averland, here's your sword. Much appreciated.
Oh, the pleasure was seeing you fight.
I'd assume you take the sword anyway.
Well, of course, it's my sword.
Technically, it was Richter's sword first before you took it off.
Joran doesn't know that.
I heard the story.
They were locked in a.
They were locked
In a
in the
prison
cell
thingy.
looking at us. They didn't know anything.
Yeah.
I found it on a body. That body I created. My sword.
That seems legit.
It's fair.
Sure.
Speaking of Richter, he is looking very well. If he had if he had facial expressions we can look at, he would probably be a bit disgruntled, a bit angry, because he now has to teach greenskins something, and he knows that that's going to be a very laborious task.
So yeah, after before you actually make it to the planet, the last 5 hours of the trip, you're sitting there with an orc that smells awful and a grot where they have a notebook and some pencils and everything, and they are writing everything you're saying in their crude language.
Teaching them orbital mechanics.
Yeah, just trying to. It's like, and this is how a resistor works.
Boy, why we need a
Awesome.
resistor?
A resistor is the way energy is outputted from, and the resistor can take various forms.
But, counterpoint. If we, didn't have the resistor, we could put out more power.
But then the power would not be going to anything. For instance, the light bulb is considered a resistor.
No,
The
it's a
motor
light bulb.
is also considered a resistor.
No, it's a light bulb.
And he's like face palms.
You ain't know nothing. You bet us this, and you ain't even know what a light bulb is.
So he like throws the desk and just walks out.
Ain't know nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, boss, I'm sorry. I thought he was smart. He was one of them Yumi tech boys.
Boy, they all the same. They ain't know nothing. That's why we gotta fix them MacGuffins.
Oh no.
Should've got one of those bigger tin boys. I think they call themselves mandarins. Yeah, bigger tech boys. They know what they're talking. That one doesn't even know what a light bulb is.
I am in great mental pain.
So actually, I have a question for Takona. Given I
Yes.
would have walked up with a blood-covered face from a broken nose, how would you have reacted to that?
Oh, I have a bottle. I'm just scraping bit blood off you.
Oh no.
Consider this a part of cultural exchange.
I'm not the only one with a miserable final step of the trip.
And then not to mention with a broken rib, that's just going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
Just every breath is pain.
Okay, so the ship begins its docking procedures and the shielding and everything goes down. As the ship tethers itself to one of the outposts, you are currently in Emperor Crus, which is the capital of this asteroid. It is a massive city, or at least massive compared. And it is a domed city for the most part. And you note that it has several extremities off of it that lead into different locations upon this planet. And I think that is where we're going to end it today. Okay?
All
then.
right.
Alrighty, so thank you everybody for joining us for this session of the Carousel of Chaos. This was eventful. One crazy ship ride later, and they finally made it to Icemair, which is the name of this entire episode. So, what wacky adventures await for them on Icemair? Stay tuned to find out. And thank you everybody for joining and watching, and a special thank you to all of my players.
Yo, hello,
Yo.
bye,
Wow,
thank
they
you.
seem so excited, yay.
Bye-bye.
I
We're
will-
tired
I will
after such
next
an
week.
action-packed battle.
Yeah.
I would be louder, but there are people asleep here.
Yeah, that's true, same here. Anyway, thank you for joining us. As always, I'm Norn Queen Alexis. I love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.